welcome to the weekly business cast. Today I'm going to be talking about Battlefield 2042, and I hope you enjoyed this new format where I'm going to try short, sharp podcasts that are to the point and about 10 to 15 minutes in length, and I just focus on a single game per week. Alright, let's get into it. So where do I start? Battlefield 2042. It was released 19th of November 2021. I've only started playing it for a few months now, and I've been really enjoying it. I think it had a rough launch. There were a lot of problems with it. DICE have seemed to be listening to the community, rolling out patches, updates, map reworks, character reworks. The voices of the soldiers sound more serious now. They don't call out wacky things. And yeah, I think the game is a lot better now. A lot more people playing. It was free on the PS monthly game. I've been playing it through the Xbox PC Games Pass. So I don't own the game, but been playing it through that, and yeah, really enjoying it. So yeah, I've been playing it on PC mainly through the server browser. There's a few good servers, a couple of hardcore ones which are good, because the time to kill is a bit slow in the normal game. I do occasionally do some matchmaking, but sometimes when the population's a bit smaller, it's a bit hard to find matches, especially when you're trying to find like 64 or 128 players. Season 4 started out recently. What is it called? Season 4 is 11th Hour. So there's a couple of new maps, one new map and one new person you can play as a specialist. And one of the best changes they've done recently is the class system. So you can finally have the assault, medic, support and sniper or scout class, and the specialists slot into those different classes. So it's just that real classic Battlefield, and I really think Battlefield's getting back to its roots. It's playing well. It's got the classes. It's got solid population, and it is just fun to play. I log in every so often, every week or so, and grind away a bit. And the weapons, they're pretty good. Some of the attachments are a bit weird. I think there's some of the portal guns, so you can unlock guns from other Battlefield games. Some of those are a bit weird with their attachments, but all in all, it's pretty good fun. I've been spending most of my time with the assault specialist. Can't remember his name, but he's got a kind of medic, not medic pistol. It's like a injection that he does. It gives you more health. So that's pretty handy when you get shot a few times, manage to get in cover, use your syringe, and you're able to then get the upper hand on the enemy. It's pretty good. I enjoy just mucking around in all the vehicles, all the tanks and MAVs or whatever they're called. I'm terrible at jets, terrible at helicopters. Do not let me drive those, pilot those. Please, I'll explode. I'll crash, okay? If you see me in those, just stay away. Just hop out, use your parachute, whatever. Just go. Some of the destruction is quite nice on some of the maps. I think the new map in Season 4, I think it's called Flashpoint. That's got some good destruction. Some of the walls crumble when you use your C4 and things like that. But generally, there's not too much destruction in the buildings, and there's no levolution things like in Battlefield 4, and you can't fully tumble down a house like you could in Bad Company 2 or anything like that. But generally, it's pretty good. You see a bit of destruction here and there, but it's not the crux of the gameplay. There's a battle pass, and you can spend money on Battlefield coins and get XP boosters and all that stuff. But it all just seems to be cosmetics. I don't think there's any pay to win in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but all the no skins are like super advantageous to have or anything like that. I haven't played. There's a hazard mode, which is kind of like a extraction mode where you go in with a squad, and I think you have to do some objectives and then get out of there. Maybe I think you steal hard drives. Haven't played that, but I've heard it's okay. But I wouldn't buy the game for that mode. Mainly just playing Conquest. I think that's where you want to be. You want to be playing Conquest. You want to be 128 players, 64 versus 64, and you want those Battlefield moments. Like, let me just think about some of these Battlefield moments. Like driving a ATV off a cliff, then parachuting, killing a few people, landing, seeing tanks go over the top of you, shooting them with your C5, I think it's called. Not C4, it's C5, so it's very advanced. It's in the future. Yeah, just classic Battlefield moments. This game seems to have those, and it looks like it's been supported into the future. I don't have any official news on it, but I think they were waiting to see how this season would go. And I think they're continuing support into the future with more seasons, more specialists, more maps, and yeah, more cosmetics, and they get people to pay more money. But I haven't spent any money on this game yet, and I probably won't unless I buy it when it's on sale. I think it was on sale recently, but wasn't high enough sale for me to get it. But yeah, and the graphics. Let's talk about the graphics. So it seems to be fairly well optimized. I get pretty good specs on my PC. I run a RTX 3070, and I think I get around 100 frames per second on 1440p. And yeah, it looks great. All the maps, a lot of details, a lot of great textures, and little kind of environmental things, chairs and tables and things on the wall that all kind of fall down and as you shoot them, and a lot of debris, and the grass, nice grass in this game. Love to see some good grass. And sorry, I was talking about destruction before. I forgot to mention that sometimes the tornado comes and everything gets sucked up in the tornado, and there's lots of flying things, and you get sucked up in the tornado, and it's all exciting. But yeah, that happens sometimes, and it is kind of cool. But I don't know, you kind of get over it pretty quickly. It's just a bit of a nuisance when the tornado comes. I don't know if anyone's like asking for more tornadoes. Yeah, so I think plan is we'll do weekly podcasts where I talk for about 10-15 minutes about a certain game. I'll try and weekly stream, maybe on, let's say, Tuesdays do a stream, Wednesday do a podcast, maybe about the game I was streaming, or maybe a different game. But just focus on one game, just talk about the one game. And then, yeah, see how we go from there. Might generate some more content, get the ball rolling a bit more. And yeah, I just want to keep on playing games and having a good time. And yeah, if you have any recommendations for games I should check out or anything like that, I'm all ears. I try and keep my head to the ground with what's what in the zoo. Yeah, keen for a few games coming out soon. Don't know if I'll buy them straight away, but you know, we've got the new Zelda. That's pretty big. I've got a Switch, so I might as well try and buy that. But yeah, and I want to get around to the Resident Evil 4 game. Haven't bought that yet, but man, that looks fucking sweet. Okay, so summing up Battlefield 2042, it's a great game. It's got a good population right now. It seems to be gathering lots of momentum. Hopefully, they keep up with the updates and the new content, so people don't have a bit of a drought in content and get a bit sick of it. But yeah, keep up that good work, Dice. And yeah, I'll be hitting the battlefield really soon. I think my update's nearly finished. I'm not sure what the update was for, but yeah. Okay, see you next week. Business Gamer out.